Hello, it's great to see you today. I'm going to be sharing a review of the new Netflix film Spiderhead and sharing why one of the scenes in the film would be a powerful premise for a new standalone film. Stick around till the end to find out which scene that is. Spiderhead is essentially a beautiful prison film where inmates basically live together like it's a university dorm. In exchange for a relatively comfortable experience, they're given experimental drugs and made to talk about their experiences while on them. Before we dive into the film, I do want to mention the soundtrack. I did find it a little bit over the top. I think it's trying to juxtapose the foreboding nature of this place and what's happening that we don't really understand with this really upbeat pop music, which is quite jarring. But I also suppose it makes you feel what the characters are feeling by being in this grim and yet beautiful place. Jeff, the main character, he seems to be the favourite of Steve, who's the mad scientist that pumps everyone full of drugs. But he starts to feel kind of weird and kind of ashamed about what he's made to do while he's on them. Jeff starts to resist Steve and decline the drugs, as well as questioning the people in charge about whether parts of the experiment are truly necessary. So that's basically the film in a nutshell, and generally I found it pretty entertaining. One of the values I have when I'm critiquing film is the entertainment factor. There's no point having Terrence Malick beautiful scenery and nature clips in the film if it doesn't feel like it adds to the story and it doesn't really entertain. It's kind of boring and dull. So this film was pretty good for me in the sense that it's not too long, it's pretty enough to look at, and it has a decent enough story to keep me entertained. So overall I rate this film 2.5 out of 5. Not great, not terrible, but one part of the film really stood out and stuck with me. Jeff is romantically interested in Lizzie. She's a fellow inmate, but we don't really know why she's there because she seems pretty cool and normal and not like your stereotypical criminal. Her confession scene, where she finally reveals her crimes to Jeff, is the scene I think should be the premise for a new film. It is full of emotional impact and is so powerful. And without giving it away completely, it could be a really unique exploration of the female psyche and how it's affected by motherhood, work, childcare or lack thereof, and generally the way societies and our communities support or don't support mothers. If you've seen this scene and you know what I'm talking about, tell me below in the comments what you thought of it, because I'd really love to know your opinion and whether you agree with me that it could be a film on its own, and any other thoughts you have about this film. Also let me know if there's any other films or television that you want me to review. Thanks for watching, I'll see you soon.